You want to know the reason why you keep relapsing? It's because you're bored. A man who lacks purpose, he distracts himself with pleasure. And I'm just being real with you guys, just being honest. A lot of you men who watch my channel, a lot of you guys, you wake up every morning. Yeah, you might be busy, but I'm not talking about just staying busy. There's a difference between being busy and being productive. Being productive is a whole different level. It's a mission. It's a daily purpose. It's a daily grind, right? A lot of men are out here, a lot of dudes are busy, but not a lot are actually productive. And we have a new member in the Warrior Club who joined this week. His name's Genesis, and he said something so profound, it changed my life. You know what he said? He said, we were talking about MMA and fighting and stuff like that, and typically the guy who loses, it's never because he wasn't skilled enough or he didn't train hard enough. It's typically because, if you get to the root of it, it's because he let the other man get into his head, right? He had a fear of that other man that was just holding him back, right? And I don't care who you are, no matter what kind of, how great of a fighter you are. I mean, you're always going to enter the ring. Whenever you enter the ring, there is going to be some level of fear, but it's which man is going to be the most confident. He's the one who's going to come out victorious, right, as the victor. And when you relate that to life, it's like most of us men are out here who are dealing with addictions and struggles, and who are dealing with trying to overcome all my temptations and my lust and my fapping and just all my addictions, right? I just can't do it, man. I just keep falling. And it's because you're like that man. You're like that UFC fighter in the ring who he's so focused on his opponent. He's so focused on how powerful his opponent is, his enemy, right? He's focused more on his enemy's strengths than his own. And you got to realize, bro, especially if you're a man of God, if you're a child of God, right? And Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, you got a source of power that's different, bro. As men of God, we're just built different. It is what it is, and that's not coming from a cocky place whatsoever. Actually, the red pill, we talked about this last week. The red pill promotes that you need to be strong and tough and harder. But it's funny because the Bible, it doesn't have you focus so much on your strengths. It actually has you focus on your weaknesses. It actually shows you how weak you are. But what does Scripture say? When I am weak, he is strong. So we as men of God, we can literally boast in our weaknesses. We can talk about how great our God, our King, our Father is, right? That's the cool thing about being a man of God. You don't have to be super duper strong all the time, right? The red pill has you focus on something that's just unattainable. You're not always going to be strong. You're going to have seasons in your life where you fall short. You're going to have seasons in your life where you feel weak, bro. But it's in those weaknesses, that's where God really shows his true strength. And if you open yourself up, let him flow through you, it'll, you'll really realize what God can do through you, bro, when you just focus on Christ. And so going back here, too many men are like that fighter in the ring who's just always focused on, the enemy's out to get me, right? Satan keeps making me fall, man. Keep falling right flat on my face. When it comes to God versus Satan, dude, this ain't no equal battle. I hope you guys know that. A lot of people put God and Satan like they're equals, and they're fighting against each other. No, there's no fight, bro. There's not even no competition between God and Satan. No, it's God is sovereign. He's so far high above anything, especially evil, especially Satan. Satan's this little pipsqueak in the corner, bro. who might cast a big shadow, right? It's like the mouse in the corner of the room, where he's like behind the lamp or something, and the lamp he's casting this big shadow, but when you really look behind the lamp, oh, it's just a little mouse. That's how I look at Satan, bro. Just a little pipsqueak, a little weasel, little mouse in the corner of the room. Too many of you guys are fighting for victory and not fighting from victory, right? You're too focused on the opponent. You're too focused on Satan always out trying to get you. What you need to be doing, my brother, the key to everything is you got to get not busy. You got to get productive. You got to have a daily mission. Bro, within the last few months, I always considered myself a hard worker. But especially in these last few months, I've partnered up with a brother of mine named Harry. And we've taken this, the war community to just a whole new level. And we're doing like free war calls, and which you can book down below if you need someone to talk to. I'm every day I'm grinding so hard. I'm working so hard. I'm not worried about what the enemy's doing, bro. Like, I don't have a time to even focus on the enemy. I don't have time to sit here and be like, oh my gosh, he's tempting me. I'm seriously, I even if he is, I'm not even like realizing it. I'm not even paying attention. I'm oblivious to it in a way, because I'm so mission focused right now. I'm so focused on what God is having me do every single day, his daily tasks. And a lot of the reasons why men are just so down and out and so addicted and so in their sin is because they're not looking forward. They're not looking at what God has for them. They don't. Whoa, jeez. What was that? Oh, I think it's a bee. They're not looking forward. They don't have a mission. They're sitting around on their couch twiddling their thumbs trying to figure out, what should I do today? It's like, no wonder, bro. No wonder Satan's got a grip on you. No wonder he's all... Dude, you're just sitting there and he's just tempting you. He's just feeding you all these temptations and desires and thoughts and things just all day long, to where you're just allowing yourself to be just a wide open target because you have no mission. Just being real, man. It's the cold hard truth. I encourage my guys in the community, I encourage them to have a schedule that's so jam-packed, that's so, you're booked up so tight that you got places to be, people to see, things to do, tasks to dominate. It's like, oh, you got to wake up in the morning, you got a meeting with this guy, or you're helping this kid overcome his addictions. When you got a mission like that, bro, where you have to wake up early the next day, you really think you're going to stay up late at night and start browsing on the internet for looking at weird images? No. When you add and you apply layers of just responsibilities, and you layer on that accountability every single day, bro, it's like you don't have time. You're so busy as a man. You're getting so much work done. You're building your legacy, your businesses, whatever it is. You're building an empire, right? And you're doing it for the kingdom of God, especially. When you add God and you throw him in the mix, you're just too busy. You're not sitting here thinking, I'm feeling tempted right now. Should I do it? Think about Jesus himself, bro. When he was grinding on his 3-year ministry with the disciples. I mean, really take a look at that concept right there, bro. Satan was tempting Jesus hardcore. Jesus felt everything that we feel as men on a daily basis, right? This fly is eating me up, bro. Frick. But he stayed mission focused. He didn't have time for Satan, bro. So when Satan was tempting him, saying, hey, you can have all this, or turn that stone into bread, Jesus is like, bro, I'm too busy for you right now. It's like this little fly right now. Like, shoot, fly, get away from me, bro. Right? It's the same concept with me in this video right now. I gotta record this video. I gotta get it out. I gotta help you guys right now. And you got this little fly. Do you really think I'm gonna stop this whole video and like start chasing around this fly around my backyard? No. Because I'm focused on this video right now, and I need to get this done and get this out. Who cares about the fly? It's the same thing with life, bro, and your mission as a man, and your addictions and struggles. And Satan's going, you want to be so productive. We're constantly working on something, growing something, building something, expanding something, to where when that fly does come across, you're just like, whatever. you know, in the War Club, we break it down. There's 3 things that we really focus on: mind, body, and soul, right? And it's like, when we're not working on our minds, guess what we're doing? Okay, then we're working on our bodies. We're in the gym, we're out training, running, whatever it is. And then when we're not working on our body, we're working on our soul. We're getting more in sync with Christ. We're hanging out with our brothers, right? We're doing war calls. And then when we're not doing that, what are we doing? We're focusing on our mind, right? And there's a whole process to this. When you join the War Club, I mean, some of you guys know, we've had a lot of people join in the last week. But yeah, you know, right when you sign up, you become a member. I take you through a quick 3-phase course, right, to catch you up to speed on all those things and how to apply those things and align them with Christ and His will for your life. And you start to see those results right away. And anyways, that's the thing right there, bro. And that's why I created the War Club. Is, hey, if you're sitting here going, well, Jay, I don't have much to do, hey, join the War Club. We'll get your little ass to work, bro. Don't you worry. If you don't have nothing to do, my brother, yeah, we'll give you something to do. So no worries on that. But anyways, yeah, that's my video for today. Book your free one-on-one war call down below. Spots are filling up quick, so you might want to jump on it. Just saying. But anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.